Welcome back to another video, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of the Killjoy Cult channel. Today, I want to go ahead and begin to talk about a very common problem I've been bumping into in the For Honor community, and that is a particular catfish. Now, going in and talking about this, I do want to go ahead and give the disclaimer. This person is not under any circumstances trans. That's something I definitely want to go ahead and bring up. This person is not trans whatsoever. This person is literally pretending to be someone they are not in order to gain popularity, boyfriends, etc., etc. So, do with that as what you will. So, going through and talking about this, now, I have a lot of proof that I'm not able to use, which is going to make my situation pretty difficult. And the biggest problem with that is going to be that I have this person's phone number, and I was able to use it to find their Facebook, as well as auto-sync to their Snapchat, both of which led to a guy named Thomas. The person I'm talking about is none other than zOctxne. I've made a video with them a while back, did a small little collaboration, and going through and watching all of their videos, live streams, etc. Now, it became somewhat suspicious to me and my little group of friends the moment that this person would never talk and is extremely consistently flirting with pretty much everyone she can possibly do. And I say she because here in a little bit I'm going to transition to explain why he is a he. So for right now I'm going to be calling zOctxne a she. So regarding her entire little ordeal that she's been going through, she gives a lot of excuses on why she cannot talk to people, such as, no mic, no money, etc. That's no problem whatsoever at all. I understand that. I completely do. I've been in that scenario, and I don't hold anyone accountable for not having any money. That's okay. It really is. What I do hold people accountable for is whenever they decide to go in and start messing with other people, such as my friends. This person went through and flirted with a lot of my friends, and even attempted to get a few of them in relationships. And at the end of this video, I'll just be showing you guys two different accounts of where this situation happened with my friend Liam and my friend Showdog. I'm just going to be asking them a series of questions. I'm not going to get into anything deeply personal with them, but that should be, sustainable enough proof for at least to prove that point. Going on and proving that he is indeed a he and not a she is that I've gone through and, as I said, looked at all their videos, all their live streams. No mic, of course. No big deal, though. But I'm going to be showing you guys some messages here that's going to really solidify and prove my point here. Now, as I said, this person only communicates through messages and not a mic, so this is whenever they decided to give me their phone number, which I have to block out for obvious reasons. And this comment right here is one of very many that have gone and said this is a guy pretending to be a girl. Why on earth would multiple people be saying this? His phone number get tracked over to someone's Facebook as well as someone else's Snapchat? Well, because it's pretty obvious. It's a guy. This is the point where I'm going to start calling him a he for the rest of the duration of the video. Now, going in and, as I said, solidifying this, I'll be showing you guys messages towards the end of once I'm done talking here. And I just want you guys to, make your own decisions about this. And if any of you guys know this person, comment in the comments below. Let us know your experience with them to further prove this point. This person, they're doing this for their own gain. And in turn, they're fucking with people's feelings, and that's not something that should be done. A lot of you guys know that my channel revolves around putting toxicity on display to stop people like this, especially when it comes down to rage mail and things like that. But this time, you're fucking with people who... You're fucking with people's feelings at this point. You're not calling them a cunt or a faggot or, anything like that. You're literally trying to get into relationships with people so you can get your own sexual gratification out of it. And that is beyond fucked up. Because that person is getting emotionally involved with you, thinking that you are someone else completely if they're gullible enough to believe you. When someone is that gullible, they're obviously going to be a lot more fragile than other people. Now, going in and looking at this situation months after this has occurred, this is why I'm going to be making the video. This entire situation happened about 3 to 4 months ago, where I called them out and they got really mad about it and decided they didn't want to talk to me anymore. Okay, that's fine. Recently, they decided to kind of come at me in one of their live streams. I saw them live streaming, and I wanted to check in to see if they were the same piece of shit that they had been. And going in and looking at them, I saw quite a bit that was kind of extreme. I suggested maybe getting a mic would help. This is literally what I said verbatim. I said, quote, I think getting a mic would help you gain a lot of subscribers, because at this point it's one of the only ways to gain subs in the For Honor community. Now, of course, there are some exceptions to that rule, like Rock Dog, for example, who strictly posts videos, not live streams. He has live streamed before, but most of the time when you see a streamer, they're going to have a mic in order to gain a decent following. And that's pretty much what I said. I didn't go on to insult them, and here in just a moment I'm going to show you what they messaged me and how they decided to come at me for this entire scenario, which I think was really shitty. If you guys do want to pause the video to read these messages, go ahead and feel free to pause it at any given point, but this is also going to be further solidifying my point as to the fact that they are, in fact, a catfish. So I hope you guys enjoy the reading that's coming up here, and I'll go ahead and continue talking as it's all going on. This is the account that he decided to message me on and pretty much, you know, go off about his entire little thing. Well, I went ahead and gave them some opinions and advice and whatnot, and they were just being an asshole about it. So, you know, I called them out on it, and you know, asked them to go ahead and square up with the match because they started calling me a trash and a spammer and all that other shit. But regardless, let's go ahead and keep moving on. This is pretty much where they just keep saying, you know, hey, fuck off, and they just start sending me messages back to back. But this is where things begin to get a little bit juicy, and the fact that I do talk about exposing them. And they get to a point where they literally admit that the pictures that I found that they sent all of my friends and me match up with the pictures that were on his Facebook too, as well as even admitting right here, okay, lol, I'm not a catfish. They go through and pretty much just confirm that, hey, you know, all the shit that you said is true, but I'm still gonna deny it. So, as I said, pause if you want to read it, go ahead, and I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys a little bit more proof here and have two of my friends confirm everything that I've been saying here. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of the video. Peace. Okay, so you mind if I ask you a few questions?
I'm good, dude. Throw him.
Do you remember that person we used to play with, zOctxne?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I do.
So just a quick few questions about it. Do you remember, like, you know, did they ever like flirt with you or anything like that? I mean, like, were they ever like just kind of odd acting for a girl? Kinda.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I know she flirted with quite a few people in our little clique that we had, but I just wanted to check with a few things. Now, do you remember that whole like spur where I said that she was a catfish?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. Do you remember the evidence I showed you? You know, the Facebook stuff, the phone number stuff, the Snapchat stuff, it all connected to some guy named Thomas.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Do you think that's valid evidence for me to bring up in a video?
Definitely.
Okay. All right. Thanks, man. Do you remember a person named zOctxne? We used to play with him. Her?
Yes, I do.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Do you remember that whole thing where, you know, I accused him of being a catfish?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, did Octane flirt with you at all?
Yes, she did.
Okay. All right. I just wanted to be sure. I'm just going to ask you a few other questions. The proof that I showed you, you know, the Facebook profile, the phone number leading to that Facebook, and the Snapchat and all that, do you believe that's viable proof enough for me to call them out as a catfish?
Yes.
Okay. Do you think it's fucked up that he is pretending to be an 18-year-old girl flirting with my 14-year-old cousin?
Most definitely.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, where are we gonna go in from?
Oh, wait a minute. Stop right here. Mind if I ask you some questions?
Go for it.
Okay. So, you remember that person zOctxne?
Yeah, man. Absolutely.
Okay. Okay. What do you remember about them in particular?
The fact that he was an absolute fucking catfish.
Okay, so I'm making a video on it. Like, give me some details of like why you believe they're a catfish, if you don't mind.
I believe she's a catfish, or he, whatever it is a catfish, because there's no way in hell that woman, man, thing, whatever it is that damn good, A, at For Honor, and B,
oh my god, you're sex as fuck.
didn't have a mic at all, right, and would send only messages. So, okay, jeez, gotta do it myself, Roger. Holy shit.
I'm trying. I'm peeking over you. I'm just praying to God you don't stand up so I don't shoot you in the back of the head.
I need ammo. Damn, I'm really quick with this guy. I might start using him. Alright, so we're gonna do this because I think there's a fucking suicide bomber in here. I'm not trying to fucking deal with his ass.
Alright, so...
Bye-bye.
Anything else in particular you remember?
Oh shit, he's... Yeah! I'm dead!
Mark?
Fuck.
Okay, so what else do you remember?
Well, it never had a mic, so I kind of figured that was, like, real big red flag. You know, sent us pictures of her in, like, the fucking PlayStation chat or whatever that really didn't even seem legit, you know? Like, just these really random shit, too. Like, of her fucking dog just out of nowhere. Like, it really seemed like she was trying super hard to milk the whole fact that she was a fucking, you know, girl or whatever. Just super fucking hard.
Okay.
And then, on top of that, after you found her phone number, you know, I also tried to call it, and, it never answered. Which, you know, big whoop. And then I did a little research, just as you did, on the phone number, and I found out that it was a guy named Thomas who owned the phone number.
Oh, so you found that too?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, that's one of the
I mean, it's not exactly hard to just look up the phone number and figure out who it belongs to, you know?
Okay.
So, you know.
Okay, man. Alright, that's all.
Pretty big red flags on the whole Catfish.
I do hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and if you guys did, be sure to drop a like, comment, and subscribe. I hope you guys are encouraged to, you know, avoid this person by any cost. As I said, they're, you know, pretty toxic individuals, so do hope you guys enjoy. As always, have a good night. Love you guys. Peace.